Hey y'all, happy spring and happy Easter of 2025. First video for the season. And sorry I haven't posted it. Oh, she says hi. That's my daughter. Alright, what do we got going on this year? What kind of tree is this?
A peach tree?
This is a plum tree that we planted, and we were not sure if it had suffered some pretty significant loss, and we thought I honestly wasn't sure if it had survived or not, but this year it's leafing out, so I'm trying to let it do some things, and then I'll be cutting off a couple limbs here just to kind of even it out. But one thing that we're doing differently this year, as opposed to the last 2 years, is I put a wrap around the tree trunk this year to try to prevent it from some scalding heat, because up here in northeast Texas it gets hot. And look at that, got a little helper. That's a good sign. We will take that. We will take it. What is that, Canberra?
It's a ladybug.
Why do we want ladybugs in our garden?
Because they eat aphids.
That's right, they eat aphids. All right. Also, something I did differently this year is I am cutting grass on the tallest setting, and I am not mulching it. I am letting it get out. One of the problems that you can run into with that is you can get some thatch, and thatch is where the little biting bugs live. So just a heads up on that. You can benefit your plants by giving them some nutrients, but at the same time you're welcoming some unwanted friends. All right, Rock, what do we got over here, bud?
Blackberries.
Blackberries. Make sure that you have these on some supporting trellises.
Elderberries.
Nope, that's also a blackberry. So we've got 4 blackberry bushes. One of them is looking terrible. Those 2 are at least a year old, and then this one is a newbie that we're getting some canes off of. This one, we'll see if it does anything. So far there's nothing on there. And then we've got some raspberries going on. This one, I have to look up what's going on with this guy. It looks like some sort of either nutrient deficiency, or maybe it got burned, or possibly even a fungus that I have to look up. This cane, we'll see if it comes back. Same thing with that one. That one, it looks like it's dead. And then this one is looking pretty good.
Blueberry.
Happy with that. All right, what kind of tree is this one?
Apple?
This is a plum tree. I got a bare root tree. Honestly, I put it in the ground too late, so we'll see if it does anything. But this is a plum tree.
Yeah.
I wrapped it also. And Kimber mentioned it, but we do have a peach tree. Also wrapped it. All right, what do we got in here? This is a blueberry. Blueberry. Yeah, blueberry.
I like that.
Yep.
They grow well.
Yep, that one's just in some peat moss.
What is peat moss?
Peat moss is it's a product that they get out of the ground in forests, and that one is in Canada.
Is it bad for the world?
No, it's just bad because it doesn't produce nearly as fast as the people are using it. Elderberry. We'll see. We're trying.
How can you
I was going to do some blueberries in here,
how
but
can
those
you
all died.
tell what plants they are?
Memory. Also, I know what I bought. Our citrus trees did not like the winter. They did not make it. Had to cut those up.
One of them is green. One of them is green.
Which one?
It's the left part.
It's not green.
Yeah, it is. It has little sprouts.
We'll see. I'll take a look at it. I cut off the dead, so if it is, it's green.
This is our garden. Sorry for the dirtiness, but still. Got some cattle panels over here, and some.
What are we growing on the cattle panels?
We're growing cucumbers.
Yeah, we will be. They're not in the ground yet.
Cantaloupe.
It's true.
Gourds and squash and cucumbers.
Yeah, we're this time around we tried doing butternut squash and acorn squash.
Yeah.
I have a couple acorn.
Last time we did some loofah gourds. That's where there are all these branches all over here because they were trying to climb up, and they even went over the fence. And over there we have some of the loofah gourd.
Yeah, they're ready for sanding down, and the birdhouse gourds are ready for sanding down and turning into birdhouses. And then we also have the loofahs that there was just so many.
But they are molding right now.
Yeah. Well, they're done being molded.
And over here we got some birds.
Some quails.
So if you want to see them, look, there's one right there. They're super cute.
Some fill dirt. Let's see what else we got going on in the garden.
Oh, we got potatoes.
I have had some major problems with roly-polies this year, and they're eating all of my squash. So I'm gonna have to start over
That
again.
one's in timeout because that is Mini Beak.
This is Beak Jr. He will not shut up. He wants girlfriends, and we don't have any hens right now, so we're waiting. All right, Rock. What do we got in these boxes and bags, bud?
Potatoes.
Potatoes. We got different varieties of potatoes. We got purple potatoes. We have a bunch of other things.
Red potatoes.
We have red potatoes, purple
Wait, what
potatoes.
happens to our beets?
Those are mushrooms.
Oh,
Those are
those
good.
beets.
No, you see that? You see the red thing there? So let's take a look at that one. Sun. Let's take a closer look, shall we? This is mushrooms, and this is a good sign, because what is going on under the soil is yeah. So you have our beets that are doing okay, not great, but you got a couple little things. The problem with the beets is that they were from last year, and your germination rate drops by like 50% on the second year. So we'll see if we get anything out of it. We got more potatoes that we're growing here. They are looking really good. I'm happy with that. What do we got in here, kiddo?
Green onions.
Not green onions, just white onions actually. We got some white onions that we're growing here. I did some scattered brassicas. These are, I'm pretty sure this is broccoli. I had some old seeds. Now this is an interesting case because the seeds on here are over 3 years old, and I wasn't sure if anything was going to germinate, and so far they're germinating. So I'm actually going to have to thin some of that out. Because it's a hot banana pepper. Yep, hot banana peppers. Alright, and then we've got a couple flowers in here. Got a zinnia over there. Marigold, I believe. Zinnias. Got some cabbage growing. Some romaine lettuce. We got 2 different varieties, I believe. Red romaine and the regular romaine. We've got eggplant going this year. Let's see, we've also got some cauliflower, some snowball cauliflower. We've got a variety of peppers here. Got hot
These
banana.
are all peppers.
Yep. And what kind of flowers are next to it? What kind of peppers are next to it?
This is
Is that a zinnia?
Serrano.
These are marigolds, French marigolds.
Did they come on plant?
All right, what do we got over here, y'all?
We got potatoes.
Nope. That's a potato.
Where did I put
That's
this?
potato.
This is
I'm gonna put this in America.
one of your favorite berries. Which one?
Blackberry.
No.
Raspberry.
Strawberries.
Strawberries and pine berries. Pine berries are the white berries.
It has straw.
Yeah.
That's why it's called strawberries.
Yeah. And we have the straw mulch going down there. Hopefully it contains all of our weeds. We've got some cover crop going for. We're gonna have to put some corn in tomorrow.
This is for corn.
Yeah. We're
And
gonna.
then there's some of these sunflowers that came on plant.
Big old sunflowers. I don't know. I put sunflowers in here last year, so some of the seeds might have dropped. So I'm hoping that it's not just common sunflower. If it's common sunflower, I'll let it get to flower for the bees, and then I'll pull it.
And then this is the tomato plant.
Yep. And we're doing companion planting with these, right?
Yep.
So we've got the tomato and some French marigolds in there.
So some of these are these 4 are Romas, and then these 4 or 5 are large cherry.
Large
Oh,
cherry.
there's a mushroom.
Yep. Mushrooms are
It's a
good.
big mushroom.
What about this plant next to that? What is that?
Basil.
Basil. Basil's really good because it helps to take care of the pests. Like I had mentioned earlier, the roly-polies have been kind of a nutso case this year. They actually ate the plant that was in here. It's kind of like the zoo where this plant is no longer on exhibit. That's exactly what happened there. They ate my tomato. This one, this one I have brought back from extinction, it looks like, so it's gonna hopefully grow, but it's about to get really hot here where we live in Texas. So hopefully
It already
it makes,
started.
yeah, not really.
Oh.
Canberra, what are you doing, babe?
Can we show them the roly-polies under here?
Let's see if we can find some roly-polies to show them the proliferation of roly-polies.
So this one has
So, if you have a lot of roly-polies like this, there's a pretty good reason. So the reason why is they just don't have enough to work with, to be honest. They ate all the stuff that was breaking down, and if it's super unbalanced like that, you have some problems. So there's a couple different things that we were doing. We were
Ooh,
using
that's a lot too.
beer traps, but honestly, roly-polies are good for your garden, but you just don't want them overtaking.
There's none that one. Oh, that's fire ants. No, fire
Yeah, we don't want fire ants. That's okay.
And that one?
Can you put the plant back, baby
Fire
girl?
ants.
Can you put it back? Thank you. So it's kind of a messy thing right now. It's still a work in progress. We're working on getting some water lines going on as we're expanding. Gonna be moving some things around, but that's our garden for this year. We also have a couple birds. This blue birdhouse has got some parents working on a nest there. We're not gonna check it out because they're in there. We don't want to stress them out. But we got that going on.
And we have all of this stuff down here. We have all this, like, rocks.
We have all of this rocks. Yes, we bought some compost, some mulch, and some.
And we put all of the
Shale.
like, chips and the rocks, and we put it on top of tomatoes and all the plants.
No, we don't. But yeah. So we'll see. I hope you guys are growing something this year, like we are.
Garden
Oh.
for 2025.
And we have a baby, so we're growing that too. Yay! Bye.